from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Some view this as a reward, others an opportunity to finish on a winning note here in the Sun Bowl. It's the Red Devils and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rose.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field, they'll hurry up on fourth down. Plowing ahead on fourth down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. And it's the Red Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They put the brakes on him.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And it's the Red Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Blue Devils offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Takes the handoff. It's Shepard. Swamped immediately. Long way to go on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And it's the Red Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it's the Red Devils decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He takes it at the 45. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Between the hashes, it's Moore. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Left side is Little. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, it's Bates. Jukes his way for more. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And it's the Red Devils are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Weaver. Got it in the middle. It's Ivy. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And it's the Red Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense. You want him to make that play, but a nice job by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football up. That's a great job breaking on the football with good timing.
Back's got it. Touchdown, Red Devils. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Hits inside, it's Shepard.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Blue Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Little.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, and those quarterbacks have the opportunity with those RPOs. They can quickly give it to the running back and make it a run, and he pulls it. I'm not sure it's the right decision, or maybe he just didn't get his feet set and everything went well, but obviously that play didn't work very well.
Got it, looking for a first. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Weaver. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Out wide left, it's Moore. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Blue Devils have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Shepard. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd and long here. They give it back to him. Got enough space. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Bates. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And it's the Red Devils. Have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Still looking to his right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Bates. He's past the sticks. Nice move. Creates some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Touchdown, Red Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's Shepard.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down to the air. Fires to the middle. Nearly intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Unloads to the right. He's got it. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They
snags it and he's open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rid of it on the RPO. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Gets rid of it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense.
Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rolled his way into the end zone.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Using his legs, it's Shepard. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And it's the Red Devils who will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, going to throw it. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Out wide right, it's Little.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Quick give. It's Bates. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And it's the Red Devils. Will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Weaver. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense.
They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He wants to go deep. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. And it's the Red Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, you know the offense is going to come out trying to get this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one away.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
He's got enough. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Shepard. Maybe a crease. Down he goes.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Makes the grab at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. RPO complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Selling the fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Had to force that one.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Right side, it's Bates.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to... and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the return, it's Anderson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Bates. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Weaver. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And it's the Red Devils who are in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you got to expect this up.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
To throw, it's Weaver. And wings it incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And it's the Red Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Look out! Touchdown, Red Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Got a man. It's Richardson.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Fires quickly. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Quarterback gets past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
And that one's incomplete. They were just trying the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Sends it back in motion. Got to make the play on fourth. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now on second down. They give it to him again. Makes a man miss. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Shepard. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess.